After the fall of Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, and Merrill Lynch, the only two investment banks left standing were Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. But shortly after the complete collapse of Wall Street, Goldman and Stanley both abandoned their status as investment banks and became just normal banks. They did this, of course, so they could attract FDIC-insured deposits and gain access to government money. Well, it seems that these two former profit machines are floating up a creek and realizing that they shouldn't have turned their paddles into financial instruments and sold them to investors so they could squeeze out another bonus. On December 16th, Goldman Sachs experienced its first loss since it became a public company. And the total losses? $2.1 billion. Next up to report was Morgan Stanley, who, surprise, posted a staggering $2.3 billion loss. What I found particularly ridiculous, however, wasn't their losses. It was how far off the analysts were in their estimates. Most analysts estimated that Big Stan would see a loss of only $300 million. That's a $1.8 billion miscalculation. I mean, I understand missing it by a few hundred million, but $1.8 billion? Where are these guys getting their optimism? It seems that every time I read the news, analysts are overestimating earnings and being overly optimistic in their economic forecast. Something is wrong here. So you tell me, are the analysts intentionally forecasting optimistically to keep the stock market from completely crashing? Or are they all just really bad at their jobs? I mean, forecasting is their job, right?